What up, y'all? It's Syx Lit, aka Big Lit Six in this bitch, and you know I'm finna get lit. I'm back with a new motherfucking episode with my special guest. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Jayden, and I'm from Reno, Nevada.
All right, so Jayden. So what do you want to be as you grow up more?
Well, right now, I kind of want to be a welder, but then, like, maybe towards after I get out of high school, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur. Okay. And so what are you gonna study for?
Let's study for welding.
Welding. Okay. And like for the people that don't know what that is, what is it?
It's basically, so say you have a piece of paper, so basically you have a piece of paper, right? And then you get glue and you put another piece of paper that sticks together. So welding is basically like that. You get two pieces of metal, you like melt a piece of wire onto it, and then it just sticks together forever.
Okay. So, what made you want to be on the podcast today
Loki, I just want to share like my stuff with the world.
with the world? Something to look back on, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So, how's everybody?
Family's doing good, we're doing better after moving. So yeah.
Guys, he did move somewhere. And just for you guys don't know who he is, he's just like one of my best friends. Super cool, super supportive, very down to earth, and shout out to him. I had to bring him on my platform. Okay, the first question is, what made you interested in that job that you said you wanted to be?
So one day, believe it or not, I took an Uber to my job, and this guy, I don't remember what his name is, but he was talking about like jobs and everything, and he mentioned his son who does welding. He was like, "Yeah, man, he's doing welding right now. He's like making a bunch of money." And then after that, I went back home, whatever. And then my mom we started talking about like jobs too. And I mentioned welding and shit. Like, you know what? They make good money. I was like, dude, why not just try and do that? It seems simple.
Okay, so you feel like you're gonna get like support, like from doing this, huh?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got mine. So another question I want to ask is, do you feel like because you are the older sibling, like me, do you feel like it's hard sometimes to deal with your siblings, and and like also like what are the challenges that come with them?
So it's kind of hard, but it's not at the same time. So basically, it's hard when it's like the age gap between when like me, the oldest, and like the like second oldest that's hard because they tend to be basically their own thing, like doing their own thing. Versus like the little sibling, of course, is gonna listen to you. You're older, and for me, it's kind of easy, but it's kind of not. I mean, my two little siblings, they both listen to me, but to the two, like second oldest, I guess, they just like they barely listen to me. So I guess it's kind of a difficult job.
Yeah. And like, how do you deal with like all the fighting and the bickering sometimes? Like, what do you do? Do you mediate? Do you fucking start some more shit, just to be funny? Or do you just kind of like, whatever, like they'll fucking stop?
Well, it depends on how big. So if they're just screaming at each other, I'm just gonna let it be. It's whatever they're doing their own thing. But if I see like them started punching each other, then obviously I'm gonna get involved and break it up. I'm gonna tell them to go into their rooms and just continue with the day.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you, man. Shout out to us big brothers. Woo. Well, see, on my end, guys, I only have one. He has like what? Like in total 4? Yeah, 4. So that's fucking crazy, man. We be going through it. I'm just kidding. But so another question that I got for you is, what do you want to accomplish in life? Like if you didn't want to be an entrepreneur, and you weren't going to school, what would you want to do?
I would want to start my own car detailing business or a mechanic business and be able to basically retire my parents, hopefully soon, and buy them their own house and everything.
Okay. Wow. That's special right there. I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. So you want to retire your parents and stuff, and to me, I feel like that's a really big thing to really accomplish in life is to like
Yeah.
really be like, damn, I really sat there and like worked my ass off to really retire my parents and make sure, you know, my mom or dad is straight. You know, that's what's up. That's love right there. You were
Yeah.
raised right. Cause shit, I be on the same shit. Yes, I be rapping and shit, but them checks be coming in and I be helping out. Like, let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, you gotta help
So,
out like the littlest thing.
of course. Have you listened to any of my music?
Just one song. Just one song.
Puts his head down. I'm just kidding. That's not a question. Okay, so off topic though, Jayden. I know that you really want to get your name out there. So like, what is something that people may or may not know about you and you want to share?
Basically how I live. So like my whole life I've never really stayed in one house for over 5 years. So for my first, I'm gonna say 4 years, and we moved from a different house into a duplex. I stayed there for about 2 years. I went to school for a year, and well, we had to move again. And this time we moved into my grandma's, and so we only were there for about like 3 months or whatever. Then she like basically kicked us out. And then we went to my mom's uncle, and we stayed there for about a month or two till things got out of hand. They got into a fight, so got kicked out again. And then I think I was about like I want to say 8, and then I moved into my dad's sister's apartment, and it was like a small apartment with like 2 families, so it was like it sucked. It was crowded the whole time. And then after we were there until the summer, and then for the summer I went up to Oregon to see my grandparents, and then I came back down after the end of the summer, and then we moved into a trailer. We finally like, got our own house or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
so we were there for about a year or two. I went to Sun Valley Elementary for about, I would say, second, third, fourth grade, and that's where I met like my best friend. And then after that, sadly, I had to move again to an apartment that we just stayed there for about 7 years or longer, I think, all the way until basically last year,
Yeah.
until December, and that's when we finally moved. So hopefully we can stay in this house until I at least, get out and help them out.
Yeah. Okay, well, see, look, honestly, all struggles end up coming with blessings. So,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, God, for everything.
Yep.
And I'm so glad that, you guys are finally content, I hope. And, you feel more safer. You're able to go outside. You're able to walk. You're able to do shit.
Definitely.
So congratulations on that. And
Thank
I've
you.
been there, getting kicked out at a really, really young age, and just the simple fact that people like that are so selfish, like they don't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
they're so money hungry and they don't realize like, damn, this girl or this guy has a son. Like, why would I do that to
Yeah.
them? And then it's
Yeah.
like, but then when it's reversed and it's somebody else that we know, oh, they get it for free. Like
Yeah.
nothing be going on with them. So, shout out to us and shout out to our moms. Shout out to, your dad,
Yeah. Definitely.
like without us having parents like ours, I feel like we wouldn't even be who we are today. At least me,
Definitely not.
So shout out to your mom, shout out to your dad, shout out Mama Lit, aka Big Motherfucking Vicious in this bitch, yeah, so I'm glad that you're able to look back on it and be like, damn, look at how far we came,
Yep.
So that's really, really, really good to hear. So, okay, Jayden, so do you have a question for me by chance or anything? Like, do you want to ask me some stuff? You want advice?
I
Anything?
I have one. What like really pushed you, or what like got you into the music industry? Like, what made you decide to like, oh, I just want to start rapping?
Damn, I answer this all the fucking time.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I'll answer it. Honestly, literally just growing up with music, growing up with it, listening to it, being able to see how people really get in the zone with their music, like not even like their music meaning like they recorded it, but like just vibe to it,
Yeah.
and like I always used to battle rap, like I always used to freestyle, I was a very good
What do you
writer.
mean battle rap?
Huh?
Battle rap. What do you mean? Like you're like actually going against somebody and rapping?
Yeah, like all my little group of
Like
friends.
oh, like in the movies where there's like take turns back and forth, basically.
Yeah, like so
Oh, that's
we
hella
all used
lit.
to like roast each other. But like
Oh, okay, okay.
the thing is like I always felt connected to it and I always wanted to really, really do it. Like really make music. And of course, you know, you have those fucking haters that don't believe in you that are like, oh yeah, okay, you ain't gonna be shit in life, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean obviously I proved them wrong. So honestly, it just really helped me like find who I was as a person and really made me feel good of what I'm putting into the universe, what I'm giving to people, like hoping that I really inspire the youngins, you know, real hustler youngins, not no fucking mocosos, you know, like that's what made me even continue till this day, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys, I'm sorry the audio had cut out. He had asked me, what did you ask me?
If there was another career you wanted to pursue.
So the other career that I wanted to pursue besides music at the time
Yeah.
was being a funeral director. But like I explained before I realized it was fucking cut out, it wasn't for me. Meaning like I tried it or nothing. I didn't try it, but it's just not my style. So I stuck with music. Middle school, I was like putting stuff out, and before that too, but nobody knew. I wasn't really like big on like pronouncing that and presenting people with that, you know?
Yeah.
So, and now all them niggas listen to my shit. So let's go.
What's up? That's, I don't got any more questions.
You don't got any more questions?
No, nope.
So, the question I got for you is, what's your favorite song right now?
My favorite song right now. I think
Switch or
it's,
Fold by Syx Lit?
it's not, it's Kendrick Lamar and it's called. I want to say. Wait, dude, hold on, give me one sec. I know it's
I
by
already know what
Kendrick.
song he's talking about. I already know what
No,
song.
no, it's not that one. I don't think it's that one.
You want me to play it?
It's called. No, it's called Reincarnated. Kendrick Lamar and Reincarnated.
Oh, okay. All right, Jayden. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this episode. I know it's kind of short. You know, I don't want to like waste your time or nothing. So I really, really, really appreciate you for coming on Keep It Lit and Legit. And guys, that's a motherfucking wrap. You want to say something?
Thank you for letting me be on, and then thank you for the people who came in here to listen to my lame story, and just stay blessed.